Hey, what's up, comic culture? It's your boy CBM in the house and the place to be. And welcome back to my comic book channel, Indie Key Comics, and now collectibles. Because on this channel, I'm going to be doing it all. From Marvel trading cards to toys like Marvel Legends and Star Wars. And yes, also video games. So if you're asking, why is CBM over here at GameStop tonight? Because tonight is the midnight release of God of Wars. And boy, to say that I'm excited will be the biggest understatement of the decade. I've been loving this game since the PlayStation 2 days. So I can't wait to get home, get my hands on the sticks, and dive into this game. I'm gonna be loving tonight. Oh, and you know, I've got the comic book unboxing of God of War issue 1 to go along with this God of War midnight release. Tonight is gonna be epic and historical, to say the very least. See you soon at midnight. So, let's get out those Chaos Blades and let's rage against the gods. Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy CBM and I'm back in my car. I'm in the middle of a tropical storm. Another hurricane is about to hit Orlando, but that's not going to stop us here at Indie Key Comics and Collectibles. I just got done purchasing my pre-order for God of Wars. It is November 8th, 2022. It's now 9:03. And here is my receipt. My group number is number 11, so I'm the 11th person online. And that's a pretty good number because I just want to grab that game as quick as possible, head back home before this storm hits really hard, and jump on those sticks and dive into this storyline. Like I said before, tonight is gonna be epic. And don't forget, I got that comic book unboxing of God of War issue 1 coming soon. Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy CBM, back again with another update. It's still storming outside, and it's 11:11. And I was getting all nostalgic and thinking of past years God of War games that I used to play and love. And I was just thinking about how it all started on PlayStation 2 way back in 2005. And I remember back then I was mostly into just like fighting games, strictly just fighting games. And it was mostly games like Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur, Street Fighter, Dead or Alive, Power Stone, those type of games. I was really in love with fighting games, to say the very least, and I still am to this day. But there was something about the cutscenes in God of War. There was something about the cinematics. And I know there was other games at that time that had better cutscenes and better cinematics, but these were the cutscenes and the type of cinematics that caught my eye. It made me feel like I was watching like a fantasy movie or reading a really good fantasy comic book or something. And I knew right there and then that I was going to be hooked on this series, on this franchise. And to this day, I'm still in love with God of War and the whole story to it. And it's funny because back in the day, you know, in 2005, God of War started off as just like an action-adventure, beat-em-up, hack-and-slash type of game. It was really fun. It reminded me of Prince of Persia meets Devil May Cry, but it was more bloody and more violent and more action-packed than Devil May Cry. But it had the same sort of puzzle platform that Prince of Persia did. So it was a really fun game to play. Not only was it, you know, action-packed, but there was things you had to solve within the game. And it had everything from action and blood and violence to sex and nudity. But at the same time, a really good storyline to it. And I loved the story about, like, Ares, the god of war, you know, and using and fooling and tricking Kratos to kill his wife and his daughter and all of that craziness. Next thing you know, Kratos is getting his revenge on Ares and he's killing the god of war. And that's how he becomes the god of war. And those storylines were just epic. And I remember being in love with the first 3 games. The first trilogy was just beyond epic. I mean, who didn't love? How can you not fall in love with a character like Kratos with those chaos blades that were binded to his arms with a chain? I mean, after he defeated Ares, the god of war, and he became the god of war, he's taken on krakens and all sorts of other creatures, and then taken down Zeus. And just when you think the game has hit its peak, because believe me, that first trilogy was the peak and the pinnacle of God of Wars. It was the highest rated video game ever of all time to this day. And I just loved it. The game was epic. There was nothing like it. And I feel like I'm back in 2005. Let's not forget about 2010 when the comic book came out. I was in love with that comic book series. It was just a mini series, but I loved it. And I wish I still had it, but somewhere in the mix, I misplaced a lot of my video game comic books. I don't know if I traded them or I sold them, but I just don't have them today. And I'm in the process of hunting those comic books down again because I want to find them in high grade. Another fun fact besides the comic book is people don't know, but God of War's got optioned for a movie. I forgot which company picked it up as a movie, but it also got picked up by Amazon Prime as a TV show, like an ongoing series. So there's a lot of stuff going on with God of Wars. Like, this franchise is like back, and like this franchise is just, after that game in 2018, after God of Wars 2018, the storyline in it, like, you know, like I said, just after he defeats Zeus, thinking, well, in what direction is this game going in? What's next for this franchise? And you finally think that he's going to find peace and he has a wife and a son. But now he's taken on Odin, the god of Norse mythology. So this franchise, this series, this storyline that it's made for movies, for the theater, it's made for a TV show. It would make a great TV series. I can't wait for that Amazon Prime show. Another new comic book about this character and that universe needs to come out. And I'm just in love with it. It's now 11:42, and I can't wait to just get this game, go home, crack a beer open, and play this all night long. And believe me, I'm going to have a few beers with this game. So I'm really excited, and I can't wait to jump on the sticks, and I can't wait to play this game. I mean, who doesn't love swinging those blades around and the way the game flows and just how aesthetically pleasing the game looks when you're, you know, battling and fighting and taking people on. And I just love it. And the storyline, I can't say enough about it. I think it's one of the best storylines of all time. It's right up there with The Last of Us. I can't say enough about it. And that's another book that I'm speculating hard on. The American Dream, The Last of Us, Issue 1. I also recommend getting that book on top of God of War, Issue 1, and on top of The Legacy of Kain, Issue 1. Those are 3 video game comic books that I highly recommend hunting and that I recommend investing into big time. I'm specking on those books hardcore. And anything Super Mario and Nintendo, if you could find any of it. I can never find any of that stuff in the wild. Okay guys, it's 11:55 and a bunch of cars have started to arrive here at GameStop, and let's just say nothing will stop a Floridian gamer, not even a tropical storm and a hurricane that some say is about to hit Orlando. But let's go inside and get our game. I am so excited and completely stoked. I can't explain how excited I am. To say I'm excited is to say the very least. Oh, gotta go back and get my receipt. Can't do anything without this. So let's get going. Almost forgot the most important thing. Okay, so excited. Let's get online. Ooh, let's see what they got going on over here. How you doing? Good amount of people showed up for this. Sure, there's a bunch of people as excited as I am. Let's check out the Funko Pop section.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Literally just got
Not a bad collection of Funko Pops.
It's a Gundam.
Really good collection, actually. Can do a whole video on just their Funko Pop collection. Surprised no kind of God of War swag or merch was released with this game. They usually do stuff like that. Ooh, some badass G.I. Joe stuff. It's almost midnight. I got like 4 minutes to go. So I'm just gonna check out some stuff. New Lord Vader t-shirt. Need to get that. Ooh, some ugly Christmas Star Wars sweaters. Some Super Mario in the house. Can't leave Super Mario out. And Sonic. Ooh, that's a pretty badass Boba Fett t-shirt. I might have to pick that one up. Pokemon stuff. Let's see what PlayStation 5 stuff is out. New Spider-Man. These games are always great. Can never get enough gaming in. And I've been loving PlayStation since PS1. Still have all of my systems hooked up.
Anyone else that has not Alright, cool.
It's been 4 long years in the making, and I'm excited. Tons of people showed up for this midnight release. It was big.
Enjoy.
Can't wait to get home and jump on the sticks.
There you go, buddy.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You have a good night. Thanks, man. Appreciate you guys being open.
Great one.
You too. Thanks, man. Time to get our Ragnarok on. Not even a tropical storm or a hurricane will stop gamers. This game is gonna be epic. It's been 4 long years in the making. Like I said, since 2018. Been waiting for this. Bars left and right. So many people showed up everywhere. This is gonna be epic and historical. Time to get our Chaos Blades out and rage against the gods. Peace out, comic culture. Catch me soon for the comic book unboxing of God of Wars. Okay, guys, I just got back to the crib. It's about 12:30, 12:35, and I'm about to rip this game open, pop it into my PlayStation 5, jump on the sticks, and dive deep into this storyline. I have been waiting 4 long years to see where this story was gonna go since 2018, and boy, I can't wait to see this story of a father and son. If you like what you've seen on the channel tonight, please click like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and smash that notification bell, because Indie Key Comics and Collectibles will be having a ton of video content coming out on a daily. Enjoy the game, guys. I know I am.